Well, speaking of respiratory problems, it's been a tough summer for allergy sufferers, I guess always in Austin.
That's right.
Joining us today is Dr. Villacis, an allergist and immunologist from the Austin Diagnostic Clinic, to explain how children especially are affected. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thanks again for the invitation. It's great to be here.
I guess, first of all, you have to know what you're allergic to. So what are the more common allergies and what are the symptoms?
Well, here in Central Texas, the problem with Central Texas is we have something all year round. You know, so the winter season is the cedar season, the spring season is the grasses and the trees, and then summer season we get a little break, and then right now we're in the middle of the ragweed season.
So if you're allergic to all of those, it's a tough year.
Oh, absolutely.
How, what do you start to experience when you're allergic to something?
So what I tell patients is the classic symptoms are itchy eyes, itchy nose, sneezing, nasal congestion. And those are basically the classic symptoms. And so if you can correlate that with whatever's in the air, then the chances are it's probably what's affecting you.
And treatment-wise, what do you suggest for people that are suffering?
Oh, there's all kinds of things. I mean, the problem is just knowing when the season is going to be present. And so, if you can start allergy medications early, and if you know that if you can try to stay inside a little bit more, and you can try to do some of these avoidance measures that we recommend, a lot of times people don't do so bad.
Now, obviously, allergies can be a very simple solution. They can also complicate matters. What are some of the more serious things that we see with allergies?
Right. So, unfortunately, there are some patients that don't just have the itchy eyes, sneezing. Some patients can develop chronic sinus infections, and especially asthma. Right now, we're actually seeing more patients coming in with asthma, especially children. And the idea behind that is that not only is the pollen count higher, but also patients are getting more upper respiratory infections. Every September I have patients that come in because they have coughing, wheezing, shortness of breath, and it's because all the kids go back to school. They've been away from summer, they get back together, they pass their colds, and then all of a sudden they get a flare-up of their asthma.
How about this time of year specifically as the seasons change? I mean, we have a cold front coming through today. Right,
so today especially, I mean, people that have especially ragweed allergy need to be careful because all that stuff from the hill country is going to be coming into the city. And so we always see a spike in allergy symptoms, asthma symptoms, the day of and the following day after some of these cold fronts come in.
And testing-wise, how do you recommend that children or yourself get tested for allergies?
Right, so the recommendation is that if you suspect that you yourself has allergies, that you should probably be tested, and you can go see your board-certified allergist to get those testing done. And it's not that bad.
All right, thank you so much, Dr.
Good seeing you again.
Dr. V. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks again.
All right.